Hello, everybody. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuff reporting from another live broadcast. This is number 464 live broadcast, and it's a pleasure to be with you all.
Everybody.
Representing.
This is Stephen Tyrone Cuff
Hold on, wait a
reporting
minute.
from another live broadcast. This is
Hold on a minute.
number
Hold on a minute.
464 live.
On my other computer, I had it running. I apologize for that. And this is my 464th live broadcast. As I stated before, it's a pleasure to be with you all representing the Billion Coin. And it's always a pleasure, representing this great establishment and concept that we call TBC for short. Well, today, I kind of gave y'all what I'm going to talk about today, talking about the basics, going back to the basics, because we have to crawl before we walk, like a baby, right? And in order to run, to go leaps and fly if we can. And of course, human parts, we know we can't fly, now and an aircraft can fly. But the main thing I'm saying is that I believe that a lot of people are really just not plugged in totally, or not plugged in at all, for that matter. But let me just get back to the business at hand. First, I'd like to thank my wonderful, wonderful sweetheart, Merlene, that I love so dearly. And nothing is going to ever change that. Also, our two little ones, Kayla and Caitlin, they're not with us right now. They're over 3,000 miles away. They're over in California, watching this, along with other gracious family that I'm with them, that I love so much as well. I also want to thank those that are possibly in the chat area. I'm not sure if they're there or not. Once again, let's see here. I'd like to thank all for being here. Cleopatra, Mrs. Shohad, Cleopatra from Philippines, Shohad, and Farhan. Thank you so much. And Rick Khan, thank you all for being in my live broadcast. Thank you so much. These are some regular people that come in and actually support me. And I'd like to thank all of you, okay? Now, all right, folks. Let's do the first thing. Let's go to the blog, okay? Let's do that first, okay? So I'm going to do my usual thing, share my screen. Now, you're not going to see the blog first. You're going to just see my YouTube channel, okay? And I'm going to just go right to it. You'll see it in just a minute. Okay. All right. All right. This is a video that one of our great broadcasters from Nigeria, I believe he's from, says, first comes the breakthrough in the mind, then the breakthrough in the actions, and then the breakthrough shows up in the results. Well, that is such a great title and I'm sure this was what he was talking some about, the admin came up with. Because first you do have to, I've talked, everything starts with your mind, your thought process, and what's going to take you forward in life. And surely forward here in the Billion Coin that we refer to as TBC. Then that breakthrough of the actions that you may or may not take. If you take them, then those breakthroughs of that shows the results that's going to occur. So this is a great video, I'm sure. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will. Okay, this is the 99th broadcast by Brother Noli. I should like to be at his 100th broadcast, which is should be tomorrow. I just need to know what time it's going to be. But he talked about, said tickets to the Philippines Leadership Conference is almost sold out. Hearing RSVP today. Okay, almost sold out, folks. It says expect to sell a day or two. Ace Fletcher and MB Derrick will be there, folks. Y'all seen this is all in your Kringle Cash back office, okay? Y'all seen this on the blog as well before, okay? Great broadcast. My brother Noli of the Philippines. Thank you. I sure did. I sure did. Thank you. It said me. Got my name bold up there. Stephen Cuffey gives Trump a piece of his mind regarding cryptocurrency. I sure did. I just told it like it was, folks. I'm gonna be frank and be honest with you how I feel. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you regarding that, okay? And um, I talked about this. You know, this thing 362. I have to go back and look at something, folks. I thought this was my three. Let me go. Let me check something here a minute. Let me go. Let me go here. I just want to check something. I mean, I'm looking at the number of broadcasts. I don't want to get this mixed up. It said 362, 462. Hold on just a moment. Let me go to my channel. Okay, I gotta rename that. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Okay, that is correct. That is correct. All right. I just saw something I noticed, folks, that a little mistake I made in numbering. This is actually my 363rd broadcast. So that is correct what you see there. So correction, this is not my four. I'm sorry. This is not my 464th broadcast. It's my 463rd broadcast today. Okay. The one you're seeing is correct. 462. This is my 463rd broadcast. I'll do my 464th tomorrow. So I'm gonna go back and make that change in terms of that. Okay, before I post it in my Cream Cash back office. Okay. All right. Sometimes I get a little when I started numbering these things, I get a little off at times. So I apologize. Just a human mistake. But a lot of people like this broadcast, and this is just how I feel, you know. And you think that's bad? Oh, oh, oh! You think that's bad? Let me show you something else. Huh? You think that's bad? Let me show you something else. Hold on a minute. Oh, let me show you something. And this is on my timeline, by the way. Look at this video. Look at this. You know, I subscribe to Jeff Berwick all the time. And the Dollar Vigilante. Folks, y'all need to watch this video right here. This one right here says, Orange Man yells at Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up. You know, y'all can't hear this, but I'm going to tell you this. Y'all need to watch this video. It is on my timeline as we speak right now. Y'all think I have given peace of my mind. You need to listen to Jeff Berwick here. Okay, y'all can't hear this. I'm not going to play this, but go to this one. It says title, Orange Man Yells. Go to Jeff Berwick YouTube page. He started, said, Donald Trump is art at it again. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna stop right here, folks. Just go to my timeline if you're a friend on my Facebook page. Not, you can just go down. You can see this. It's a great video. You may want to listen to it in its entirety because it is some great information there. Great information there. I love listening to him. Okay, it gives you a lot of insight of what's going on around the world. Okay, like our TBC admin do with us all the time, posting videos on the blog. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going here. Okay, thank you, admin, for posting this. This is was a favorite broadcast of mine because I just told it like it was. I mean, I could have gotten more raw and more firm, but I just kind of toned it down much as I could. Okay, all right. This was another video by Mr. M. Dare, his 90-day retirement analysis, number 4004. Great video, of course. And I believe this was Mr. Solo, which we showed him just a few minutes ago. And he's on verge of major breakthrough. Okay, all right, okay, folks. Okay, folks. Let me see. We got anything else here that we haven't talked about? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. We got one here. The French community is very excited about having their own Bitcoin contest. Okay, so they will actually deal with that. Okay, watch the most recent French Senate Bund meeting and put the correct keyword, and you can change your language at the bottom of the profile pile of your KCBO to French to participate in the French Bitcoin contest. Now, I learned French when I was in high school, and I don't remember not one bit of it. Okay, okay. So I can't participate in this, but I can participate in the English-speaking one. All right. That is a new feature right here where it says language. You can change the language here now, because they'll have they're gonna have 3 different speaking languages. All right. All right. Let's keep going. I believe we did this. This one was, yeah, this was the one I really talked about. This Trump dislike in Bitcoin. Okay. All right, folks. Now, like I said before when I started, let me go down here and come out of this for just a minute. Let me stop screen sharing for you just a minute. All right, folks. Let me just point out something. There are some people in the Billion Coin that got their own agenda. Some people, you know, in their mind, they believe what TBC is, what it isn't, and what their correct role is. Not following what's so spelled out so eloquently by our TBC admin in the blog, as well as your KCBO, which stands for Kringle Cash Back Office. Now, people that's not plugged in, they don't know, and this happened way back the first week of April, that any new TBCNs that come on board will have to pay 8 grains of gold. And if you recruit them, then you receive half of that back, half of it paid in Bitcoin by our TBC admin. Okay? And as long as those people pay that 8 grains of gold, which is about $23 a month, then you will be making passive residual income. Now, that wasn't enacted and took place in TBC until the first week of April. But see, if you're not really plugged into our TBC blog and know for what it really is and what it isn't, our blog that is, it's not a lot of content and videos of things that mean nothing. It's not a lot of written content or typed content there for you not to absorb. You see what I'm saying? It is material there that is used for your knowledge in TBC. If you're not engaged in the TBC blog or your Kringle Cash Back Office, knowing what's going on in there, then you got to ask yourself this question. I'm going to put it to you straight. Why are you in the Billion Coin? Why? See, when the Billion Coin came out, it was averaging 1 to 5%. That's all what people were talking about. And people treated it like what? That That word I can't stand, people say, investment. They're investing 40 grains of gold, which is what back then was $100 worth of gold. There's more than that now, a little bit more than that. But the bottom line, you're investing in TBC. No, folks. No one is investing in the billion coin. You made a purchase of 40 grains, which is 100 US dollars, a little over 100 US dollars. You made a peer-to-peer transaction. That's what you made. Okay? You were making an exchange from one person to another. You gave that person 40 grains of gold. That person in turn put that 40 grains of TBC, for that worth of TBC in your TBC wallet at tbc009.net. Plain as that. Or you may have gave more. You may have gave 80. You know? You may have gave 120 grains of gold, whatever it is. I came in with 120 grains, which is about a little over $300. If I'm right about that, in terms of grains of gold. I'm just saying that's what I started off at. Now, folks, the basics involve the first thing you should be doing is making sure your profile is correct. Now, I can't go in my profile because it's got personal information in there. No one should be showing their own profile during a broadcast. Okay? You got to make sure you're doing the basics. The basics. Don't come in TBC just being an unpaid member. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to engage anything. You're not going to have an active Premium Cash back office, meaning you're not going to know what's going on. You're not. Now you can go to the TBC blog. That's free. Okay. The send button test, which Admin talked some time ago about taking it away, but it's still there. In order for you to, not necessarily you have to do it, but you just got to go through each step so you'll know what TBC is all about. It's for educational purposes. That's why it's there. Okay? All the headings in your Premium Cash back office you should know about. Now, I'm going to go back and screen share for you just a minute. Okay? All right, now, I'm going to log into my Premium Cash back office. Oh, I guess I must put in the wrong password. Let me do this. I'm using a different, my other computer saves this for me, but all right. Now, okay. You have to know what each one of these headings pertain to, what it means. What is a cookie reward? How do you verify a transaction you make with another person? How did you confirm it? What is all this about? What is broadcast rewards? If you're broadcasters, how many cookies do you receive? Well, of course, you receive 1 million cookies. I mean, I know these things. About referral cards and all this, folks, you just click on it and you can come down. Posters, all this information. Testimonials. We got thousands of testimonials, folks. This is how I post my testimonials. I hit post. I put my URL of this particular broadcast here, and I hit submit, and it says, okay, you click this okay little thing, it comes up. A lot of you know this, but this is for people that don't know. Information. Your ultimate price chart. All these different things. Education. The contest. Oh, look at here. They got it, made a change already. English contest. French. This wasn't here before. This is new. See? And Tagalog, which is in the Philippines. See, the Philippines going to have their own. See, Noli's going to be doing that, I'm sure, because he's the send button host. So perhaps Ace may be on that one now. Interesting. Okay. See, these are two new. And you may see more coming for long. Okay. But these are the what? The basics. The basics. Yes, it may take some time to learn. Yes, it may take some time to learn our blog. Now, if I was a smart one, I know there's a lot of them, but I would tell a new person start from the very first blog and read it and study it thoroughly so you understand what admin is saying and how TBC will pertain to what has been going on in the world, wherein the 1% controls 99% of the wealth here on earth. So wrong, right? Yeah. I'm not saying you have to take that person, go through every single blog, but I would at least take them back to the first one to let them know exactly what we're all about, what's going on, what is TBC, how are we going to attack this poverty? Okay, how are we going to get rid of poverty worldwide? You see, we have to. Sometimes people have to go back to the basics. Now, I'm not saying I do. Now, what I got to do, I know what I have to do. But as far as everyone else, I'm talking about those that's not at all plugged into TBC. Those that haven't even paid, not even talking about their 8 grains that go monthly. They haven't even paid their $10 yearly fee. When I found out a few months ago that out of 3.3 or 3.4 million people, members of TBC, only 40,000, maybe 30 or 40,000 had paid even their $10 fee, that's preposterous. Even if you're in a third world country, you should be able to pay $10. And $10 may be more in that country. Or you have to find someone that will pay it forward to you, to pay it for you. I have done that for a few people on Cream Cash back office. I paid for it a few. I've done it. You know? All I can say is this, folks. Some people have to stick to the basics in order to be proactive in Billion Coin. Maybe so much is coming to you too fast. Not everybody can work at the same pace as others. Yes, the Bitcoin contest is great and is working, but not everybody can be. Everybody's not a Mbaye, Derek, or a Ace Fletcher or Mr. Victor. But you can be who you can be. Okay? All right, folks. I'm coming at the end of my broadcast, but I was just trying to drive a point that, let me come out of this screen share. My point is this, and it's only like I was saying before. Some people have to go back to the basics to move forward. And that's what I think some have to do to get the right idea of what TBC is, what it isn't, and what their correct role is in it. People want to jump right ahead of the economic phase in TBC. They want to, it's all about making money for them. See, they still stuck having that what? That scarcity mindset, right? When all the time in the Billion Coin, we're talking about abundance, creating an abundance mindset, they still stuck on scarcity. That same mindset they always had and try to bring it into TBC. That's why it's not working. So, like you've seen, others that have talked about mindset. I have, Randy, so many people around the world have talked about that because we understand that everything starts with your thought process. Was to move something that you want to accomplish forward of this particular magnitude of eradicating poverty around the world and uplifting humanity. Folks, I'm telling you, that is huge. That's a huge, huge task to tackle. And so what admin is doing is systematically showing us how to build this thing to 1 billion members. While our coin, because what are we? We're not a coin with we're not a coin. We are a members. Members come before our coin. You see, we can't treat it like our coin is all about our coin. It's about our membership. Because we can. Do you think we can actually get rid of poverty with the numbers we have right now? No way we can. Because we only got a few people out of that three. Well, I look at it as a few. It's more than a few, but I'm just saying in terms of the numbers. Out of over 3 million people, not even half, not even a fourth, is truly active to any degree in TBC. They're not a broadcaster. They're not doing anything regarding the movement of TBC. My loved one, Merlene, her job is totally too busy to do the things we want to do in TBC. So she said, I'm going to do something that would show the whole philosophy of TBC. I'm going to feed the hungry. I'm going to feed the people in poverty. We're going to give them clothes. We're going to provide medical needs to these people. And she started with her country first. So I can say she's doing something. She may not be doing the things I or some other ones are doing, but she's active. She's got her family active. But I'm talking about people who are not doing zero, but sitting back, complaining, and just got their arms folded, like you see me do. I know I'm not perfect, but I know some things I have to improve then. But the bottom line is this. I know one thing is true. I've done more broadcasts than anyone in TBC. That's a true fact. And I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm just expressing upon you that it's not anyone out there that can't do what I'm doing right now. As in, there's anyone can do what Ace and Mbe and Mr. Victor and Francis and who they have been in the top 3 of the Bitcoin contest. Anyone can do it. And I'm not just talking about broadcasters. Other paid members can do this. That's what admin wants. But admin says to us in broadcast meeting, admin wants to start with us first, because we have shown we are the more active ones. So admin says, those that have 25 broadcasts, I will give you one-on-one training, like I did Mbe, like I did Ace. All you got to do is reach out there and reach out there to receive it. Not charge you anything for it, to my understanding. Not a thing they charge you. So all I'm just saying to you folks, just go back to the basics if you're really stuck and you don't know what you're doing. I had someone reach out to me that, and I believe the person who brought this person in didn't have a lot of knowledge. See, you got people out there bringing people in TBC, and they need to get back and study and be trained themselves. Sometimes the trainer have to be trained if that's a poor trainer, so to speak. So all of us are lacking something here in the Billion Coin to move us forward to where we should be at. We just got to be honest with ourselves. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Haron, for being here today. Thank you so much. I see you, sweetheart. I see you in the chat. Please give me a call when you get a chance. You've been very busy, or when you're able to. Okay, folks. That's all I had today. That's all I had today. I'll be back with you all tomorrow. Go broadcast meeting, folks. I may be there Monday, this Monday, and I may not. If I'm not able to do it this Monday, folks, I'm not talking about regular broadcast. I'm talking about my broadcast meeting 30 minutes before. If I'm not able to do it, I will reach out to MBay and ask him will he do it for me again. Okay? Because I know a lot of people like it, broadcasters that is, and I know that because you have to be a broadcaster to be there. And so but it moves fast. That 30 minutes it moves faster than my broadcast, it seems like. Because everybody's engaged and listening to MBay and myself and admin is doing in the chat area. Because admin has been there at least 5 to 6 times straight. That's right. Admin is not guaranteed to be there every week, but has been a regular in my broadcast. Just letting you know. So broadcasters, if you're not there, you're just missing it. There's no reason if you're a broadcaster that you should ever complain about not being learning something that can help you in any way. You just got to be there. Now, so those that cannot be there because they're working, I understand those. But as far as those that are broadcasters, knowing they're broadcasters, but knowing they're not working, I know some broadcasters, I personally know some broadcasters I never see there. I don't know why they're not there, because they understand English. I know some that actually speak English that's not there. I don't know why, but I can't force them. Okay? And they could probably give us some great feedback that can help somebody. My God, just be a participant in our broadcasters meeting for at least the purpose of helping someone else. Because this TBC is not all about you. It's about helping other people, right? Isn't this what it's all about? It's about helping other people out there. All right? Okay, folks. That's all I had today. Thank you so much. Oh, Christina, you came. Nice to show up. That's great. Christina's a regular. She does a great job herself in her broadcast. That's why she's featured on the blog several times. So all I got to say to you is this. Those, again, that's not doing much of anything in TBC. Please, if you see this broadcast, it's not here. I'm not here to attack you. That's not what I'm doing. Okay, let's get it correct. I'm just saying, I'm encouraging you to go back to the basics. That's all I'm doing. Go back to the basics and go start from there. And the basics is recognize the tools in place that can help you, like the blog and our KCBO, the Cream Cash back office. Because when I have somebody reach out to me and they're talking about paying, having to pay monthly, they're not complaining, but you didn't even go from part-time to full-time your profile, and you don't even understand what took place in the first part of April. It was all spelled out. We talked about it, and we even talked about it in a Send Button meeting. So, folks, I'm tired of doing the work for other people. Become a student of blog, and then you can do it. I understand Christine's frustration sometimes. She talks about it. I really do. Some people just get you so frustrated because they want you to hold their hand like little babies, like little children. And we're all grown-ups here. I'm gonna say something that may hurt you, but it's not meant to hurt you. Folks, I'm gonna say this, and please understand it. I'm only trying to help. Adults, don't be an adult when it's convenient. Okay? For you. Don't do adult-like things because it's a convenient for you. Do it because you are truly who you are, who God says you are, a true, great, an adult. Be about helping others and see what happens to you in return. Okay? See what things happen. You do good for others, they do good for you. And I'm saying that for a reason, because I don't want somebody to see this broadcast and say, oh, Stephen Covey is out attacking people that's not doing anything TBC. No, this is not what it's about. That's not what I'm saying at all. And those that take that attitude, that's their prerogative. That's not my goal at all here in this broadcast. It's talking about helping you, letting you know what can get you engaged into TBC by going back to the basics. Okay? If you can't be in a Bitcoin contest right now, that's okay. Study the blog for what it is. Okay? You can still bring people into TBC, but you still got, if you're, and get this, all the people that's not paying monthly, when your $10 yearly run out, you're going to be monthly. Everybody's going to be monthly before it's over with. Admin cannot run TBC on that $10 yearly when you only got, what, 40, 50,000 or what so people paid it to start with ever out of that 3 million people. You cannot continue. We'll never get to 1 billion members paying, and can't even pay $10. So they said, okay, no, we'll build TBC at the same time. We'll pay monthly. And admin says, as long as you bring people in, guess what? I'm going to pay you four grains of gold for every person you bring in. And that would be your passive residual income. So admin didn't say, oh, we'll pay monthly and then that's it. They said, no, I'm going to show you my congratulations by paying you monthly in Bitcoin. Admin was smart. The admin didn't say, I'm going to pay you in dollars or pay you in pesos, whatever, and be risk to be taxed. Admin going to pay you something that's not even taxable income, but you can change it into your fiat in your country. And then you're up for the taxes. That's up to you how to handle that. See, $22, $23 a month is nothing for people here in the United States, folks. That's small change for us. $100 is not a lot of money here in the United States. It really isn't, folks. It's just simply not. Nope. If you listen to listen to that video that I put on my timeline with Jeff Berwick, and you see Donald Trump there, said by the orange man, whatever. Watch that video, folks. It may anger you sometime. It may not. I loved it myself because he being honest. He talked about the dollar. Yes, he talked about the United States dollar. One thing I want to say this, and then I'm gonna go. He was talking about our dollar, right? Our currency here in the United States, and how can Donald Trump talk about our dollar? Bitcoin, how it it's related to sometimes drug trafficking and things of that sort. He said, and this is so true. What has been the biggest currency that's been connected to drug trafficking, folks, and the whole world? The US dollar. That's right. And you know why I know for a fact? One of my best friends that I haven't seen in a long time. He was a drug enforcement special agent. He's retired now, years ago. He retired before I did. And guess what? Guess who helped him get the job? Me. Because I had a sister that was really big in that. She's deceased now. My oldest sister, she's deceased, but she was really big in the federal government in that agency. And he was a great drug enforcement special agent. And all I can say, he could tell you, they have confiscated so many, millions of dollars and stacks of also cocaine at the border here in the United States from Cambodia. I think it was Cambodia back then. Yeah, I think it was Was it Cambodia? All I know is it was a country that he went over there and they confiscated something. They were all in the jungle. Now I'm not gonna give any more information about that because I can't give any more information. But I know many agents have stopped drugs coming over here on special special events. All I can say to you is this, folks. There's nothing been more out there that have used against used drug trafficking than it's shame to say that, but it is. But listen to that video. I'm sure a lot of you will love it. You'll love it. I love listening to Jeff Berwick, and I follow him to no end. He's very good. He was the one that found out about Bitcoin 2011, just like I did. The only thing, he was smarter than I did. I should have invested back then, and I would be. I'm not saying I would be sitting here with you all now, but I'd be a multimillionaire now if I did what he did. He's the millionaire. I'm not, but I will be. I am a millionaire as far as TBC. I'm talking about millionaire in my currency here in the United States. That's what Merlin and I are pushing for. And we will get there. I'm hoping to get there by sometime next year, matter of fact, based on some other businesses that we're involved in. Okay? Okay, folks. That's it for me. I don't mean to ramble on to you, but I want people just to go back to basics. That's all. Those that's not engaged to any end. They just signed up for it. They paid their $10 yearly fee. I don't know what they're going to do when that runs out, because I don't know. Some have said I can't pay it monthly. I can't afford it. I got somebody on my team that said that. If they can't, I can't pay it for you every month. And that person's not active either. Most people on my team are not active. They're not doing much of anything. I can't make these people do anything. All I'm doing, like Haron said in his broadcast the other day. He said it right. He could have said it no any better. Let's look for quality people in TBC. Okay? He was one of the first people I heard say that. He's so true about that. We have to up to ante in terms of the type of the personality that we're looking for, because everything starts with here. Okay? All right, folks. Yes, that's right. He said it. Ron said, really, many TBCs need to go back to the blog. Read it for yourself. Stop asking us leaders everything. Read the blog. That's all I asked. Okay, folks, I'm done. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and hopefully y'all come back here for another live broadcast tomorrow, because as far as I know, I'll be here at the same time. Okay. So this is TBC Stephen Cuffey out, representing the Billion Coin, known as TBC. Peace, everybody.